Hello everyone, I'm Devin with TrueDevinGaming, and today we're doing another Blue Inside Defense 6 video. Today, our goal is honestly going to be quite easy. We're just going to be playing some co-op games. The only special thing about the co-op games today was not really too special for me because we've been doing this often, but maybe special for you if you haven't seen these before. We're going to be doing challenges based off what we have on the spinner. Whenever we spin it, it'll decide what challenge we do, what difficulty, and what map. Yep. So let's give this a spin and see what challenge we get to start off with. The initials challenge. Okay, we can start with the initials. For the initial challenge, the explanation for it is very simple in honesty, but a lot of people don't seem to understand it whenever I explain it. Okay, so essentially, your initial is the first letter of one of your names. Your first name, your last name. Like for me, my first name is Devin. So my first initial is D. So with that in mind, your initials and the tower's or hero's initials, if there's any of them that match, you can use that tower or hero. So I have DAR for my three. So for heroes, the only two I'm able to use is Adora and Admiral Brickle because they both share the A initial with me. Okay. And I'll be going with Adora. Let's see. Valentine says, Valentine being Mick Bobby Dogs, says theirs are L, V, and R. Let's see, is there any that you can actually do with this one? And player 2, which is Sarah, says S, E, and M. So Sarah has anything that has the word monkey in it. L, V, and R. That's honestly... okay. For L, V, and R, since those letters or those initials aren't really shown that often, I'll also add in this. A hero skin will count. So Adora would be A, but Voidor would be V. So if you have that, that would be allowed. But I will also add this one other thing. If there's not many towers that have the initial, for yours in particular, I would allow you to use the upgrades as well. So if any of the upgrades has an initial or one of the words starting with L, V, or R, then you're able to use it as well. That should increase it by some amount. Okay, our map is Monkey Meadows, so what was on right now? And difficulty... hey, we get to start off with easy. Okay, so we actually just start off with the settings we have right now. Yep. So just going to round 40 for the first game. Valentine says they do not have Voidora. Is there any hero that has any that matches you? L, V, or R? I'm looking just because I want to actually have it possible for you to join for this challenge. Do you have a Zealy? Oh, you say you can use hero? Viking Soda, yes. Or not, yeah. Viking Soda, that does count. That does count. So you can use a hero. And since we're going to round 40, that hero is honestly very useful. Let's get this started. Okay, everyone just quickly look through and decide what type of towers you can use. Just for me, I know I'm allowed the Dart Monkey and the Dart and Gunner. Those are both D. As far as A, I'm allowed the Druid as well for D. For A, I am allowed the Monkey Ace. I'm allowed the Alchemist. And for R, yeah, I don't think there's any R. Okay. Alright, Sarah has Monkey as, or M, so she has all the monkeys. Valentine says the delay is bad for them. How bad is the delay? For mine, it's showing that there is like a 2-second delay on my side. But there could be more for you. So, Sarah says they're going for... No, actually Sarah says that Sauter, Churchill, and Adora can beat round 40 easily. Yep. Yes, they can. Honestly, just 2 of those would be able to beat round 40 easily. Any of the 2. You have camo detection and lead detection. And enough pumping power for literally anything. If you have 2 of those heroes. Putting Dora pretty much dead in the middle. And I think Sarah's probably going to end up either to the right of Adora or to the right of the first path. Okay, Valentine says about 3 to 5 seconds for the delay. That's not horrible. That is double the delay that I have, but after all, it's just going from me to Twitch and then back to me for that, so it should be quicker for me. Okay, so I got a door down. Let's upgrade Dark Monkey. Camo detection. I think I'll go bottom past Dark Monkey. You're saying there's no monkeys for you? Remember, you're allowed any monkey that has a word in its upgrade path that matches L, V, and R. So immediately I can see you can go Dart Monkey with very quick shots. That's allowed because it has a V. And Razor Sharp Shot, so there, you have Dart Monkey 220 is available. Let's see if there's any others. Faster Ranks, so you can end up with some Boomerang Monkeys. Recursive Cluster, there's actually a strong one. You have a tier 4 bomb shooter available to you if you go bottom path. And tier 3 if you go top path. Ring of Fire if you go top path for tack shooter. So there is a few. Can you use a village? Yeah. Monkey Village, that's literally... That's one of the main initials, it's right there. You can use the entire Monkey Village. Of course, that's a restriction for you, is you can use any tower or upgrade that has initial. For Sarah and me, who have a decent amount of towers on ours, we're going to be restricting it to just the towers themselves. Has to match their initials, not the upgrade. Honestly, the initial challenge isn't one I usually want to start off with. But heck. It's an easy one to start with, at least. Doesn't restrict us. No, it restricts Valentine a decent amount, but doesn't restrict me too much. The towers I have available to me are enough for me to beat Impossible. There you go, Sharpshooter. And that's pretty much as far as that Dark Monkey is going to go. So, Let's get a druid. As he says here, they had a challenge idea. Spin a number wheel 1 to 10 for each player. That's how many towers they can place. Okay, does that number also count for a hero? And yeah, I'm fine with that challenge. So let me... So.
Overdrive.
Yep, it counts for heroes. Okay. Okay, I've added it to the random tower spin. Not the random tower spin, the random challenge spin.
Type 7 threat desensitized.
Okay, there we go, beat it. We beat with only towers that follow their initials, or rather upgrades as well. Okay, let's start up another game. I'll bring the spinner back up. We're going to do challenge first, then map, then difficulty. Okay. This challenge, no monkeys. First off, I have to clarify, this means any visible monkey whatsoever is not allowed. And that includes Captain Churchill and every single hero. Every single hero is removed from this game. The towers that are available for this one are the tack shooter, the bomb shooter, the spike factory, the village, and the banana farm. Let's see, was there any others? That's what I'm remembering off the top of my head. There are some upgrades that remove monkeys completely as well. I'll allow those as well, but you have to immediately be able to upgrade them all the way from the starting amount to the upgrade that does not have any monkeys. Like, the tier 4 planes do not have any monkeys, so they will be available, but you have to go from place down to immediately tier 4. Okay, let's spin for the map. Okay, another easy one. We have carved for a map. Right. Hello, Town Rangers, how are you doing? And now to spin here. Let's see what difficulty we end up with. And we have the difficulty of reverse. Hell, this is one I want. That's a good one. Starting from the right side instead. This actually makes this map better, in my opinion. Having this divergence earlier is nice. Okay. Well, let's get this started since no one can use a hero anywhere. Town Rangers after this game, can you join? Yep, it's whoever can type in the code first can join. Okay, just to mention this, the towers that are available completely are the bomb shooter, the tack shooter, the banana farm, the spike factory, and the monkey village. Additionally, other towers that are available but after a certain upgrade is the tier 4 top path sub. Tier 3 you can still see the monkey. Then we have tier 5 middle path sub. And you cannot do bottom path at all for sub. Just going to go through each of these. I wish one of these was available, but apparently no matter which upgrade you do, the monkey is available for top path and middle path. So you allow bottom paths Buccaneer tiers 4 and 5, but you have to go immediately to those. For the ace, it's the tier 4s. You have to go immediately to any of the tier 4s. Tier 3 has a monkey invisible. For the Helipilot, it's the same thing. The tier 4s are allowed. The tier 3s are not. So you have to go immediately to tier 4s for those. And that's all the towers that are available. And all the pathing that's available. Well, with that being said, let's get this started. There, since you're typing them out, just mention the ones that are 100% available. You don't have to mention the specific pathings because that would get confusing. Because it's a pathing excluding the early tiers. Also, thank you for typing out the pathing as well. Yep. Again, this is a challenge that we could easily take to round 100 as well. After all, we have more than enough popping power. We have camo detection, lead popping power, pierce, and economy. We have all that we need. Says this will go for a spike factory at the exit. Remember, the exit is the old entrance for this one. But that's not really too much of a difference considering they're right next to each other. And I honestly think this challenge would be one of the easiest ones to take to round 100. We grab a village, place it down, and then within the range of the village, or make the village a 420 or 520. And within this range, put a bunch of pack shooters and bomb shooters. Would anyone want to go to round 100 this time? Or do you say we just continue switching challenges each time? The game says yes, I'm assuming to the going to 100. Okay, Valentine also says 100. And I'm assuming Sarah's answer will most likely end up being up to you. I was exactly saying the exact 4 words Sarah typed. Up to you guys. Well, actually, the first 3. Up to you. That I was going to say. Okay, we have code sections very back. That'll work. Oh yeah, reminder, you cannot place down a banana farmer. He's not allowed. Banana farmers are monkeys. This is no monkeys. Yeah, I'm gonna give myself a banana farm as well. Sarah says, you know I'm easy going. Yeah. I should have got that before placing down the farm. In that case, you're going for Top Pass Village and looks like it's your main towers. Yep, thank you for that. I think the Spike Factory will handle all the camels for a while. Who's requesting money? Sarah is. I'm assuming to get the village. Trying to get down, or get that farm back down by... I'll wait on the farm. I'll wait on the farm until like after 40. I think player 2 can handle it for now. We really should probably get more popping foul here. Yep, you're going for camera section. There you go. Okay, now we need to actually focus on getting enough to deal with the first Moab. Also, yeah, that'll be enough. Okay, now it's after 40. I can go for a banana farm. What path am I going? I'm just going the bottom path because it's the one I don't have to worry about picking up from. And it's also the one that will give us additional lives. And the third thing, if we have any lag or desync when someone disconnects, you don't have to worry about it. But you're asking Sarah what path they're going. For the village, they are going top path, I believe. For this Spike Factory, since it's in the back, I'm assuming they're going bottom path. I don't know what other towers there has. But that's the only one. Yep. Actually, the last message from Sarah said that they were going for top path village and from a spike. Thank you. I'm just getting a small amount of money saved up here, or set up here. That's all. Most of the economy is going to be coming from player 2 anyway. This is just so I don't have to ask for it constantly. There we go. That should be enough for me to just get my tier 4s. Can you use a tech bot? Yes, because the tech bot is not a monkey. Okay, here we go with the BFB and the end of the first part of the challenge. Since we are going to try to get to round 100. But it's only the first part. There we go. We got Most Generous, Monkey Financier, Head Detective, and... Sarah got no title because they were running support. They're running support on these. And not financial support. General support. Here's the first rush around 63. Second rush. And it looks like Sarah's going for another marketplace. There you go. Okay. Player 2 now has 6 tier 4 bottom pets. I think they're either now going to save up for tier 5 or they're ready to just go ahead and just use some money that they need for any tier 5s that we want to get. Can I name all the reindeers? Well, there's drizzle and there's pouring. There's sun showers. It's cold and windy. It's thundering. And lightning. To anyone that's watching that doesn't get the joke, they spelled reindeers with it actually being rain, like the actual rain drizzling down from the sky. That's a joke. Okay, how many farms are you going for? Okay, who the McBobby-Dons, aka Valentine, can you please get rid of the dog monkey? He's not allowed. No monkeys. It's a monkey-free zone. It's because this entire area is radioactive. The entire area is radioactive, thanks to... You can even see that the water has turned green. The war between Monkey and Bloom has really ruined some of the landscape. Yeah, he died. That monkey died of radiation poisoning. Liver failure. As well. Stop. Not a pleasant thing. Okay, now with that, Sarah's actually going to be probably the one with the highest amount of pop at the end of this. Because they have the tower that can actually hit everywhere. Yep, to all those that don't know, apparently Chernobyl. If you go there during October, part of Chernobyl actually just starts generating a pumpkin in the ground. It's an amazing sight to see. Horrifying because it means you're about to die. But it's an amazing sight. Also, there's a bunch of chickens everywhere. And very deadly blooms. I just say believe me because you don't want to actually go there yourself and have to deal with the radiation poisoning. just check pops now. 50,000. Considering it hasn't been long since we got this to Prime Expertise, yeah, I think the bomb... oh, not the bomb shoot. This village might end up being the one with the most amount of pops at the end of the game. I think Player 2 is literally just going for as much money as possible. That's all. Let's see, the other thing Sarah's going for is Perma Spike, which is 30,000. I can send some money towards that as well. The game says something big is coming. Let me see if there's any... I don't think there's any paragons you can go. Wait, actually no, there's 2 paragons you can go for in this. Because if you remember the rules, you're allowed to go for any of the boats or the planes as long as you immediately go to their... well, for both of them it was to tier 4s. It wasn't any of the boats, though. No, it was not any boats. You cannot go for the Paragon, and you cannot go for Middle Pass Boat, because both of them have monkeys the entire time. So it's a plane. If you're aiming for Paragon, the only Paragon available for this is the plane. Okay. Sarah got the 2 tier 5s that they're aiming for. Prime Expertise and Perma Spike. It's not a Paragon? I have no idea what big thing you're going for then. Just a big flying plane? You think a 5-2 boat doesn't show monkey? I am not sure. It could, it could not. Okay, fly seed. Looks like the village has officially taken over. Why? The village took over for the most amount of pops, and now he put something in front of it early on to steal the pops. Oh, we got more than enough popping power now, that's for sure. So I say, I think you have more than enough money to get your Super Meadows sword. Or whatever else you want, considering that amount. Okay, we have an Inferno Ring, a Super Meadows sword, and a Taxone. Then let's attack through again. Attack shooter. Okay, reward for being around 100 for me was a Ince Monkey, a 100 Ninja Monkey. So that means it has Ninja Discipline, right? Yes. Increases attack range and attack speed. Okay, that's enough for that challenge. Let's head for challenge number 3. So far we've done the initials challenge and we've done no monkeys. Let's see what we get next. Let's spin for challenges. Okay, we have water towers. So this restricts us, as far as heroes, to Admiral Brickle and, oddly enough, Pat Putsy. Because Pat Putsy can actually be placed in water. As far as actual towers, you're allowed a Top Pass Buccaneer. Oh no, you're allowed any Buccaneer and you're allowed any sub. But once you get the Top Pass Buccaneer, any tower that you can place on top of it counts. Any tower you can place on top of water counts. So if you place down a pontoon, you can place down towers on top of that. You just can't place towers on top of the land. Yep, as I said, ice is a lot of stuff. You cannot place the Ice Monkey on land though. No one can place anything on land. Let's see. Why am I even spinning the spinner? This is... It's not going to be one that actually has decent amount of water. Let's just spin for difficulty first. And then we try to find a map that doesn't have that difficulty. Okay, here's the difficulty. Military only. So this one's going to around 60. And you know, here. We have military only. On Lotus Island, we allowed our heroes. And yeah, I think I'll go with Admiral Brickle.
At your service.
Okay. Well, let's get this started. So if we get a Tier 5 Top Path Buccaneer, then we can use that in order to place down other towers that are not actually water. Send money out so that we can get an Admiral Brickle and a Pat Putsy down. There we go. Now I can request money. Everyone else has their heroes down immediately. Considering the fact that we actually have this much down immediately, I feel like we don't need pontoons. Okay, while this is going on, I'm going to grab myself another drink. Okay, I can get Admiral Brickle down. I'll place it towards the exit. Admiral Brickle doesn't exactly have too amazing popping power. His main focus is boosting other water towers, specifically ones within its range. Does Pat Putty have long legs, or he is a water god? Nah, I think you misunderstand. Pat Putty is just a friend to all the creatures under the water, or except for the fish. It's a friend to all the non-fish under the water. And because he's friends to all those, they just hold him up whenever he's in the water to help or make sure that he doesn't sink. Like if you actually checked underwater right now, he's probably being held up by a few turtles and maybe even a crab. They say he is Jesus and can walk on water. Well, Deadpool again says Pat Pussy just has very long legs. Again, Pat Pussy isn't friends with fish though. Fish are food, not friends. But non-fish that live underwater, he's friends with. Okay, another question, once again. This is a challenge that we can easily take to round 100. So do we go for round 100 or do we stop at 60? Supposed to reason on Xnet is to know whether or not I go bottom past Buccaneer or whether I just go straight for Pop and Power. Because if we're going to round 60, there's no reason for me to go for Economy. Sarah says let's go 60. Okay, that's kind of a clear answer there. If the person that usually says whatever we want to do says it's a very strict one. If Valentine also says 60. So player 4 and player 3 both said 60. So no economy is needed. And Sarah says to do random tower challenge next. We'll see. If we land, or if we spin it and it lands on each challenge, would I switch it? You know we can just do random tower challenge, probably. Like a completely random thing that has nothing to do with my current life, just definitely not based off of a actual personal experience. But if you're craving a bloomin' onion from Outback, go into Outback and eat there. Do not get it to go. Do not do a curbside takeaway. The quality of it is extremely different. It is much better quality when you're actually in the restaurant in comparison to taking it back. Definitely not based off of personal experience or multiple bad bloomin' onions in a row that I've gotten from them. Definitely not. Definitely not that. Because someone's going for a bunch of merchant men. Play 2s. I don't know why you're going for so many merchant men, considering we're not going late game. Okay, they're trying to get a carry flagship. Honestly, by the time we reach round 60, they'll have it.
Target destroyed.
Good to see. A good way to see if a monkey is visible is the tier 5 Buccaneer. Honestly, yeah. It's not visible. There's no monkey visible for a tier 5 top path Buccaneer.
Target destroyed.
Completely, that's a possible idea. Path Putty is just standing on top of Pearl. You know, Mr. Krabs' daughter. After all, if they're standing on top of any random sea creature, it would have to be a big one.
Target destroyed.
Okay. There you go. Beat that one. I say sure, we can do Random Tower Challenge. For the next one. Or this next game. But we'll add in the restriction, we'll be doing whatever map and difficulty it actually lands on, excluding... There's a few difficulties that we will exclude. Like if it lands on like something like primary monkeys only, it would be moved over to just easy. Just because I don't have a spinner set for that. Okay, so it landed on hard. So we got hard difficulty. And let's see what map we're going to. Good luck to us. Okay, just to explain the rules, random tower challenge to everyone. Let's see. Sarah says I'll take a jelly bean for us to change. I don't. You don't have the jelly bean, so we can't do that. Okay. To explain the map, the challenge, random tower challenge. Simply put, we have a spinner. That is available for you to see on screen right now. Every 5 rounds, rounds 1, 6, 11, so on and so forth. So at the end of every 5 rounds, we will spin the spinner for each player. Whatever it lands on is the one tower that each player can get. So if it lands on, let's say, monkey sub for player 4, they have to get a monkey sub. They cannot get any other tower. It's just the one it lands on. And let's see what else. Once a tower is placed down, it cannot be sold unless it's a tower you were not allowed to place down in the first place. Like let's say you went and landed on attack shooter and you placed down a ice monkey. The ice monkey has to be sold, but if you place attack shooter but it's in the wrong spot, like a bad spot that can't even reach the map track, well, too bad. That one will have to stay. Yeah, you're not allowed to sell any towers that are the right tower to place down. If you land on a tower and you cannot afford it, you have to save up until you can afford it. You cannot remove any obstacles or purchase any upgrades until you can afford and have purchased every single tower that you're supposed to buy. If you already have a tower you're supposed to buy and you spin again, and you get another tower, you now have 2 towers in the list that you have to buy, and you have to buy them in the order that you got them. There's no use of instant monkeys in this challenge, and there is no use of cash drops in this challenge, or Super Monkey Storm, or a lot of other powers. The only powers that are allowed for this is what was it called? The pontoon, the pool, the banana, the banana farmer, those 3, and what's the last one? The tech bot. Those are the only 4 powers you're allowed to use in this challenge. And yeah, oh yeah, if the spinner, as you can see, has every single hero available on it, even the heroes that we will not have. If one of those heroes, if it lands on one of the heroes that you do not have, or if it lands on a tower that you cannot place physically, because like let's say you cannot place a water tower because all the water is taken up at that point, then at that point it skips your turn for 5 rounds. You just do not have to place any tower. Once you have all your towers placed, you're free to spend your money to upgrade any towers, but when you have towers you have to place, you cannot upgrade. Okay. Yeah, with that being said, let's start off by spinning for everyone's heroes. Since everyone is at least at level 153 or above, we are going to assume everyone has every hero. Hello, Noctio. How are you doing? Okay, spinning for Sarah first. Sarah, your hero this time is Sai. Sai is actually a good hero for this challenge. A very good hero for this challenge. Can actually hit anywhere on the map, so that's a good one. Spinning for the face, aka Deadbird Gamer. You got Adora. Okay, that's also a very good hero for this one, considering they can sacrifice pointless towers that we got. Spinning for Tahino. Tahino got Striker Jones. Not as good as the other 2, but can boost the popping power of bomb shooters. And Mortar Monkeys also has the ability to go ahead and stun the largest towers on screen. But the largest balloons on screen. And let's see what I get. Okay, I got Sauter. Okay, I got my favorite hero. This isn't exactly the map I would like Sauter on, but good with that. Okay, now that we have that done, got the spinner up, let's get this started. And remember, everyone have auto start off, please. Okay, I'm going to start the first spin for everyone. Spinning for Sarah first. Sarah, your first tower is a Sniper Monkey, so please get down a Sniper Monkey. Deadbird Gamer, aka The Face, your first tower is a Mortar Monkey. Okay, so get down a Mortar Monkey. Tarino, your first tower is a Monkey Village. A bit expensive, but it will be useful. So please get one of those down. And my first tower is a Wizard Monkey. Okay then. I'll get down one of those. This one should be good. Okay. Let's see. We have a Mortar Monkey down. We have 3 towers down. The only one that don't have tower down is the village. Or Tanino. Which actually... I'll leave for now. Again, everyone make sure you have auto start off. Do you have to buy monkey before here? Yes. If you land on a tower that you spawned, you have to buy them in order. Like, even if you land on, let's say, the super monkey for 2,700, and then immediately after you land on the glue gunner, which is free for you. You cannot get the glue gunner until after you get the super monkey. You have to get them in the order that you spawned. And just being nice, I'm sending money over to player 2 so that they can actually get the village down. Why did I spin? Ignore the spin, there's no reason for it. You don't have money? I know. That's why I was sending money over to you. There you go, now you should have enough money to get down a village. Oh, you're going for that one. Okay. At the end of this round, which it'll be the first or the second spin. Time to actually spin for more towers. No one should be able to afford that tower right now. Sarah, your tower is a monkey village. Deadbite Gamer, aka The Face, your tower is Sai, which is not your hero, so it's a skip for you. You don't need to get down the tower then. Torino, you went from the second most expensive tower to now the third most expensive tower to now the second most expensive. Wait, actually, no, it's actually cheaper for you for now. It does get more expensive if you got it later. You got yourself a helipilot. You get the expensive shit. And I got myself a Dotling Gunner. So I have to get one of those down. Let's continue. I'll say this right now. Do not get pursuit for the helipilot when you get it. Pursuit will cause that helipilot to be completely useless on this map. It'll just be spinning in place around the water. Okay. Sarah, do you mind typing in what towers we're supposed to do? Because I remember mine. I remember Sarah needs village, and I need to get Darkling Gunner. And player 2 needs to get... Oh yeah, it's... player 1 needs to get down a Darkling Gunner, player 2 needs to get down a helipad, and player 4 needs to get down a village. Yep, thank you. We're losing lives quickly. Well, the game isn't running quickly though. There you go, got my Darkling Gunner. Thank you, Torino, for the money. I believe that's the end of round 10, so that means we have to spin again. Spinning for Sarah, who still needs to get down a village. You now have a banana farm. Definitely everyone's, after we get our towers down now, send money over to Sarah. We want banana farm down as early as possible on this. Player 3. You got yourself a sniper monkey. A very cheap tower to get. Very good. Player 2, Torino. You got Benjamin, which is not your hero, so to skip for you. So you don't have to purchase the next one, you just have to get your helipilot. And I land on Nazili, which is not my hero, so to skip for me. In which case... Deadboy Gamer, make sure to get your Sniper Monkey down. Data says mute. I don't know why. Audio check. Sounds like I'm good. You say Mike was muted. No, I just wasn't talking. I'm just saying money over to Cardino because they're the one that sent money to me, so I have to pay him back for that. At the end of this round, we have another spin. Hopefully Torino can get their health factor. Remember, I do not suggest going for Pursuit on this one. It'll cause it to just be spinning around the middle. Okay, time to spin again. Currently, the tiles we want that we need to get is for player 4 needs a village and a farm. And that's all right now. Sarah landed on Benjamin, which is not the hero, so just skip for them. Deadboy Gamer landed on Azili, which is not the hero, so just skip for them. I want to see just skips this round. Torino landed on Oben Greenfoot, which is not the hero, so just skip for them. So far, so good. And I landed on Striker Jones, which is not my hero, so just skip for me. Okay, good. So no one needs to buy anything new. Sarah, please get down the village and the banana farm. How? Because the Gamer sent you all the money. And also, we got very lucky with the fact that we all got the wrong heroes there. Yeah, we got very lucky with those spins. Good, now we have all the towers that we currently have placed down. Now we need to increase our popping power, definitely. Our popping power is way too low. Okay, we have another spin after this one. And remember, after this spin, we need to have camo detection. First off, Sarah, you landed on a druid. That is honestly very good. So please get down one of those. Next one, Deadblade Gamer. You landed on a boomerang monkey. So please get down one of those. Next one, Torino. You got a bomb shooter. Okay, so we got no towers last time, so this time we're getting all towers. And never mind. I got Admiral Brickle. Admiral Brickle. So that's a skip for me, since it's not my hero. We're just constantly losing lives here. The Mortar Monkey and the Snipers aren't doing much. Hell, literally nothing doing enough. We have literally no camel popping power yet. And the only lead popping power we have is a Mortar Monkey. This is not exactly going good yet. At the end of the spin, at the end of this round we got another spin, and then we have to deal with lead balloons. Yay! Time to deal with lead balloons after this next spin. Let's hope we get something good. Oh yeah, additional thing. Remember, player 2, you need to get a bomb shooter down. Player 3 needed to get a boomerang, but I believe there's a down already. Good. Player 2 definitely get your bomb shooter. Okay. First off, Sarah, you got yourself a wizard monkey. Please place one of those down. The Face, aka Deadblade Gamer, you got yourself another boomerang monkey. 2 in a row. Tardino, you got yourself a glue gunner, which you have to place down after the bomb shooter, not before, even though it's free. And I landed on Pat Fuzzy, which is not my hero, so it's a skip for me. There we go. Finally have camo detection for my wizard. Okay, we do have lead popping power on a sniper. It's set to strong, so that's good. And yeah, there we go. We have the bomb shooter. Now you need to get down a glue gunner, which should be free since you haven't got down a dot monkey yet either. Okay. Here comes a wave that I was hoping we didn't have to do anytime soon, because right now we're doing well. We don't have good popping power for this. Here comes the leads. Oh, we actually dealt with some. Neat. At the end of this round, we have another spin. Honestly, I hope this time we just land on our actual heroes. Well, time to spin. First off, for Sarah. What the hell did I just say? Sarah, you got your hero, side. Exactly when I said I hope this time we land on our heroes. Okay, Deadboy Gamer, you landed on Pat Futzy, which was one away from yours, so it was close. But it's not your hero, so it's a skip for you. Let's see what Torno lands on. Ah, damn it. Torno, you got yourself a Mortar Monkey. Not exactly a useful one for this. And I land on another Dotling Gunner. Great. A neat thing for Deadboy Gamer, at least you don't have to waste your money on a weak tower. And Sarah's asking if I can speak everything into existence, because he wants to win the lottery. Okay, I just heard one of my roommates scream, probably because they got killed in Rust. They're very salty when it comes to that game. Currently in this game, I feel like we are heading to losing on before round 40 actually. We do not have the ability to deal with ceramics yet. Yep, he plays Rust. There we go. And to end this round, we have another spin. We got the 2 Dotling Gunners down. Do we have side down yet? Yes, we have side down. And got my Dotling Gun. So we're up to date on our towers. So time to spin and add more towers. First off, Sarah. You got yourself a Dot Monkey, which for you should be free right now, so that's good. Next up, Deadboy Gamer, you got yourself a Tack Shooter, which I'm not sure how good that is on this map. I really am not. Thank God it stopped at the Ninja Monkey. Super Monkey is not something we need right now. It's too expensive. Torino, you got yourself a Ninja Monkey. So please place that down wherever you want. That will actually provide us with some good camo detection, considering we don't have enough of that. And let's see what my tower is. Okay, it's not my hero. Pat Futzy, which is not my hero, so it's a skip for me. And just an additional reminder to everyone, in case they don't remember much about this map, balloons that show up in this map exit through one. No, actually, they enter the map through one of these 4 entries and exit on the opposite side after passing over just 2 sides. So if they start off on the left, they'll go upwards and then exit on the right. AKA, we need to have a popping power spread out at least half on one side, half on the other. Every balloon will be passing over at least 3 of the spots. The entry point, the one that they pass over, and then the exit point.
I sense more fully.
Which does mean we do need to have some popping power, lead in, camo for everything.
Some leaves
And we
must
lost some
fall.
of our mana shield, so we didn't actually succeed in popping everything this round. Okay, at this end of round, we have to decide what we do with our money because we have a Moab coming in. And we need to make sure we have enough popping power to pop the Moab before we continue.
My awareness grows.
Look at this. We have about 5,000 total saved up. Oh, we have a deadly precision. That's good. In honesty, we have 5,000 saved up. We have two options here that I see is very good. Number one, we can go for main Moab with even faster firing, just to make sure we guarantee to kill this Moab 100%, completely will be crushed. And then option two is that we first get Marketplace so that we can earn money better, and then we spend the rest of our money on popping power with other towers. It'll give us more of a risk, but we do have Deadly Precision already. Okay, both Deadboy Gamer and Sarah says Marketplace. In that case, okay, Sarah has the amount. Sarah, upgrade to Marketplace whenever you want to. Now, as far as the actual popping power, how do we increase that? What's the best increase? You're not about to collect farms, or collect from farms for all these farms. Yeah, understandable. Yeah, I'm actually going to go put money towards Darkling Gun. Oh. There we go. And I'll actually control it so it follows along the Moab. There we go. That should help us a small bit. Let's get this started. I'll immediately slow down the round so that we can actually follow the Moab.
Be wary.
Come on, come on.
Some leaves.
We lost a small bit of mana shield, but we did survive. We did survive. And that means it is time for us to get our next spin. I am actually surprised we got past round 40 in this map. Okay, first off, Sarah, you land on Admiral Brickle, which is not your hero, so it's a skip for you. So you can just focus on, well, your farm, probably. Deadboy Gamer, you just got a Monkey Ace, which is such a good tower for this map. Sadly, you don't have the money on you right this second, because we have to invest it that last round. Tornado, you landed on ETN, which, as I remember, is not your hero, so it's a skip for you. And I land on Adora, which is not my hero, so it's a skip for me as well. The only thing we have to wait for is for Torino to get a Monkey Ace. And honestly, I say we either put all the money to Sarah to get middle path to tier 2 right now, or we put all the money over to Deadboy Gamer in order to get the ace right now. But it looks like people sent the money over to Sarah. So I guess we're going to Variable Bananas first. There we go. Good. We have that. You know, usually in these challenges, we wait until like round 70 to actually start planning, cooperating with each other to get our tier 5s and whatever towers we want in particular. On a map this hard, we need to actually be cooperating the entire fucking time. Okay, you got your ace down there. And you immediately went for lots of 4 dots. Which actually I agree with. Especially considering it looks like you're gonna try get... Or Turner will probably give us camo detection up there, so you don't even need middle path. Now the question is, do you go top path to get more dots shot out early on, or do you go bottom path so you can actually have the dots automatically target the balloons? Okay, at the end of this round we have another spin. I hope for one of two, or I hope one of 3 things happens. We get banana farms, we get hero, we get nothing. That's what I'm hoping for. There's not many towers I want us to get right now, besides those options. Let's spin for Sarah first. Sarah, you landed on a hero, you already got yours, so it's a skip for you. Doesn't matter what land on. Dead Boy Gamer, you landed on a Spike Factory. On this map, a Spike Factory is pretty much useless in comparison to normal. You can never let it actually build up. That's a pain. But maybe you'll be able to sacrifice it to a door when you get them. Okay, Torino, you land on a Mortar Monkey. And now do you see what I land on? I land on Admiral Brickle, which is not my hero, so it's a skip for me. Really? Okay, I have to wait to the end of the round, so someone else start the round. Can't be me. Okay, Tarno got the Mortar Monkey down. Okay, good. I'm back in. I'm doing... For this wizard, I'm going top path. Usually I'd go bottom path. But I feel like this is more useful for us. What path ace we want? And note it says probably bottom. I'm not sure. Top path will give us the most amount of popping power early on, especially for Moabs. But bottom path will give us the best amount of, or best popping power, probably for this map. Yep, I'll probably say bottom path. You know what? I have money to spend right now. I'm getting rid of this.
Be wary.
We actually just killed Moab that quick. We actually did good. And Sai is going off, popping all the ceramics just by itself. Time to spin again. Spinning for Sarah, you land on Quincy, which is not your hero, so it's a skip for you. Now spinning for Dead Boy Gamer, You also land for Quincy, which is not your hero, so it's a skip from you. Tardino, you land on the Ice Monkey, so please place one of those down. And what do I land on? I land on my third Dartling Gunner. Yippee. And Sarah says I should probably check out the Odyssey after this game. I probably will. Okay. And yeah. So, Deborah Gamer upgraded for bottom path, but never missed targeting. I might not question between sending money to Sarah to possibly upgrade the banana farm, or sending money to Deborah Gamer to possibly get Spectre, or the other option, which is what I'm probably going to be doing, is just clearing out these obstacles so we can actually get better targeting. Because immediately it looks, the left side seems much easier to fight at. Like that. Holy frame rate, Batman. There you go, 2 of the obstacles out of the way. I just realized 63 we are in extreme danger.
Knowledge.
Okay, you just said playable.
Be wary.
I think on 63 the right side has a chance, thanks to the bomb shooter. If that goes bottom path, that would actually be able to help with it. Oh. Yeah, Sarah. Can you upgrade the farm? That's what Deborah Gamer was trying to point out to you. Having the increase in economy would definitely be useful. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Okay, and that just actually gives us 3 extra lives at the end. That's nice. Time to spin again. Because that was the end of round 55. Starting off with Sarah, you got yourself an Alchemist. I actually don't know a good placement for an Alchemist in this one. We have a very weird setup. Good luck with it. Deadblade Gamer. You got Open Greenfoot, which is not your hero, so it's a skip for you. Deadblade says, outbuff your ace. Honestly, that's not that good of an idea. Torino ends up with Ice Monkey. The reason why I say it's not a good idea is because the Alchemist buff will run out very quickly when it comes to high attack speed towers. And if you get that ace to tier 4, it immediately becomes high attack speed. Fuck. I got a Super Monkey, which, actually, considering how weird our popping power is, maybe a Super Monkey is worth it this time. But I have to get this expensive tower now. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna go with popping power on the right side. There. We have some popping power on the left. And possibly a Necromancer coming up in the top. So the right and the bottom are the ones that need the popping power the most. See, Devigator says going for main. Please remember we're about to have to deal with 3 very heavy balloon rushes, and also remember we have to deal with on round 60 the BFB. So we have a lot that we have to figure out how to deal with. We have to deal with a very small amount of balloons, but very powerful, and we have to deal with a very large amount of balloons, but not very powerful. Okay, here comes round 60. We have main mob, so hopefully that's enough to help us with the BFB. Let's see. Never even got to see the BFB, only mobs, and every single ceramic immediately was taken out by ETN. Not ETN, by Psy. That was good. Okay, time for the next set of spins. Spinning for Sarah first. Sarah, you have a helipilot. Deadweight Gamer got Admiral Brickle, which is not their hero, so to skip for them. Cardino got a Wizard Monkey. That can actually be useful for this. And I got Gwendolyn, which is not my hero, so to skip for me. Right. Right now my goal is to save up money to go for Top Path Super Monkey. Not because I think it's actually worse than usually, but 63 is dangerous. Yep, next round is very scary. I have no idea what to do with this. Let's just run it, and if we lose, we'll press continue and try something. So, good luck to us. Here comes 3 balloon rushes. The first one we actually destroyed. Here comes the second. Same thing. What the hell? We actually crushed it. I was not expecting that in the slightest. Okay, at the end of this round we have another spin. And like usual, once we reach round 70 we should actually start discussing what tier 5s or extra powerful but expensive tier 4s we should go for. By extra powerful but expensive, I mean like Apache Dart Chip instead of Apache Prime, or Spectre instead of Flying Fortress. Because they pretty much have the cost of a tier 5. And the popping power of one. Okay, time to spin. Spinning for Sarah. Sarah, you got yourself a bomb shooter. Spinning for Dead Boy Gamer. You got yourself Admiral Brickle, which is not your hero, so it's a skip for you. Spinning for Torino. You got yourself an Alchemist, so place that where you deem fit. And spinning for me. I got my hero Sorta. Does someone mind clearing the area in the top because I'm not allowed to remove obstacles? Thank you. That's the best placement I can get for Soda. And who cleared that? So who cleared top one? I think I guess player 2 did. In that case, here's money for clearing. Thank you. Okay, now we have all the obstacles cleared. Oh. I think Soda will be a bit of help. Not nearly as much as Sai is. Sai is just helping an extreme amount. I wonder when Sai will actually be able to deal with Moab by itself. Good night, level 11. Level 14 is when Sai can deal with Moab. See, said you cleared it because it'll be useful. That was a news of mine because I thought it was player 2 that cleared it. Okay, here comes round 70, which is also the round that we'll have another spin, and when we start deciding on our tier 5s. Or rather, when we decide on our first tier 5 and some ideas for what we'll do besides that. Okay, we'll do a spin first. Spinning for Sarah. That's a very good tower for what we need. Sarah, you got yourself a Monkey Buccaneer. Deadblade Gamer, you got yourself a Tack Shooter. Torino, you got yourself a Super Monkey. And I got myself a Mortar Monkey. I'll just toss down Mortar Monkey and ignore it. Okay. Let's see, got down. Okay, everyone got the new tiles down, so we have all the tiles we're going to start off with here. Okay. So suggestions for tier 5s. Immediately, the first one I'm seeing that is going to be useful for this is Spectre. Not a tier 5, but a tier 4 with the cost and power of a tier 5, pretty much. It'd be very useful. The second one that I immediately am seeing as a good idea would be a Buccaneer, in particular a top pass Buccaneer, because it would be able to attack all the pass as well. And it would also buff the Spectre, so that'd be honestly a good combo. Another one that I'm seeing that would be a good idea is possibly going for Carpet of Spikes. Here. That'll be a bit more expensive though when it comes to upgrades. Looking at other options here, we could either go for a Prince of Darkness or a Archmage, but the restriction for those two will be that they do not cover the entire map like the others, but they are very good popping power. Let's see. Besides that, I don't think any of the Dartling Gunners are worth upgrading right this second. The Snipers are doing good as they are. Helipilot, I would not suggest them because of the map type. Anyway, Sarah's suggesting a 250 Druid. I did not even notice the Druid. Where is that? Yes, a 250 Druid would be good. How expensive is it though? That is something I have to check. Total of about 43,000. So that is on the more expensive side. Probably we would want the Druid to be our second or third tier 5, probably second. Not the first one because we would have to hold out to the point that we get that amount of money. I'm not sure how much money we're earning each round. Let's see. Besides that, hack shooters are probably not good enough. Boomerang Monkey is probably not good enough because that just limits it to one corner popping power. Super Monkeys, not really worth it either. Hello Kason, how are you doing? Okay, I think I mentioned each one that seemed worth it right now. So we have the Buccaneer, most likely top path, to tier 5. We have the Ace, bottom path tier 4. We have Spike Factory, middle path tier 5. We have the Wizards, bottom path tier 5 and top path tier 5. And we have the Druid, middle path tier 5. Let me know, everyone, what your opinion are. Sarah is saying, think Spectre and then the Buccaneer. Okay. And Trickster, I'm probably not going to be in the Discord chat today. After all, after I finish with this recording, I'll probably be switching to another recording, where I do the Odyssey solo. That's probably what I'm doing afterwards. Okay, Deadboy Gamer and Tarino, do you guys have any suggestions for the tier 5 or powerful tier 4 in when we're talking about like the Spectre in that case? Okay, Torino suggests the same thing as Sarah, so Spectre, then Buccaneer. Deadboy Gamer, what's your opinion? Posted something, but I have no idea what the hell that. You say Spectre then Buccaneer, and then possibly Carpet afterwards. Okay. Okay, so we all agree we're going for Spectre first, so everyone will be funneling money over to Players 3 till they get 25,000. That is our priority. And then everyone also agreed the second tier 5 will be the Buccaneer. But that might change when we get 75 and see what our next spins are. But our focus right now is 25,000 for Spectre. We're currently at about 18 to 19,000 saved up.
More shots.
Honestly, this is a very weird one for me when it comes to random tower challenges. Because usually when we do that, I'm highly suggesting we go Tack Shooter and Prince of Darkness over and over. This one, our important thing is needs to hit everywhere. That's our priority. Everyone, please remember to send money to Player 3. We're very close to the amount right now if we put it all to Player 3. And by that very close, I mean like literally 1 to 200 away. Now we have more than enough. It's 25,270 for Spectre. There we go. We have Spectre. We will not have enough to get the Buccaneer before this next spin. After all, the next spin is the end of this round. So, let's see what we get for spin. Will it change our opinion on what next tier 5 will be? Probably not. Let's see. Spinning for Sarah. Okay, Sarah, you got yourself a boomerang monkey. Spinning for Dead Blade Gamer, you got yourself Quincy, which is not your hero, so to skip for you. Spinning for Tardino, you got yourself a Monkey Buccaneer. That doesn't change this. That doesn't change what a second tier 5 would be, but it might change what a third one would be. And now spinning for me. Okay, we got another Tack Shooter here. There you go. Okay, pretty much the towers that we got there none of them compare to the Buccaneer except for the Buccaneer. So it looks like we're still going with the Buccaneer for next tower. Yep. And considering Sarah's the one that's actually producing extra money, we can send money over to Sarah, but most of it will be coming from Sarah anyway. So that's a 520 or a 502. Honestly, good question. Nothing is actually giving that on camera detection. Let's see. Cardino says to go for 502. I am leaning more toward the 520 and hoping we can get camera detection here. But this is a weird one. I think the main focus is get it to tier 5 though. That's the main focus before we even think of the cross path. And it's going to be 27,000 for the carrier flagship. Currently, we are approaching, what, 18,000, 19,000? we'll probably get to spin one more time for after beating the 0MG. We are actually beating the challenge at round 80, it seems.
My awareness grows.
Yeah, everyone just send money over to Sarah. We won't have enough, but we'll be very damn close. We do have enough. You have enough for the carry flagship. Again, just ignore the crosspass for now. Okay, we have 2 tier 5s before the 0MG. Here it comes. Now comes the question, do we continue to round 100? Do we try to take out the bad? I'm leaning towards yes. We've won already. Okay, both Deadboy Gamer and Sarah are saying yes to round 100. In that case, let's spin. Spinning for Sarah. You land on Quincy, which is not your hero for a skip for you. Spinning for Deadboy Gamer, you got a bomb shooter. Spinning for Tardino, you got Striker Jones. We got a 3rd hero for this game. Tardino, please place down Striker Jones. And spinning for me, I land on Soda again, but I already got Soda down, so that's good. Oh yeah. You get some extra money so you can actually get down your hero. And yeah, it doesn't seem like the Spear really wants us to have Quincy, even though none of us have Quincy as that option. Okay. I don't see where he was placed down. Remember, Torino, get down Striker Jones as soon as you can. And again, we got a 2 tier 5s that we agreed on. Now comes the question. Is our next tier 5 going to be another Buccaneer, a Druid, Middle Pass, Spirit of Force, or a Middle Pass Spike Factory, the Carpet of Spikes? Since those are the 3 main options. Deadboy Gamer says Carpet. Torino agrees. So we have 2 for Carpet of Spikes. You know, I will agree with Carpet Spikes on this one. But with one thing, please actually upgrade the top half. Because I was clicking on this Spike Factory, and even though it had the Alchemist next to it, for pretty much a good minute, it didn't even get Camo or Lead Popping Palette at all. So it kind of needs to have White Hot Spikes.
Yes.
The Alchemist isn't upgraded for that anyway. Okay, so we're saving up 43,200 to give to player 3. Yeah, we have about 20,000 already.
Sweet.
I will say this right now. I am extremely surprised by the fact that we survived past round 40, past round 60, past round 63, past round 76, past round 78, past round 8. I'm extremely surprised we passed so many of those extremely hurdle rounds that just seemed like they wanted to cause us pain and destruction. Okay, spinning again. First off, Sarah. Sarah, you got yourself another druid. If you plan on doing middle path, I would suggest placing it next to your farm so you can actually earn additional money off of it eventually. Just saying. Okay, now next one. Spinning for Dead Boy Gamer. Dead Boy Gamer, you got a ninja monkey. Place that where you deem fit. Spinning for Tardy now. You got yourself an alchemist. Just by the way, the only hero we have and we don't have placed down yet is Adora. And I land on Sada for the third time. I already got Sada down, so it doesn't matter. Let's continue.
Target that BTD.
Ah, the power.
Okay, again, we're going for 43,200. We're 1,000 away from the amount we need to get our next tier 5. So at the end of this round, we have enough. And then Sarah says, then I'll go for 502.
DOMG.
I don't know if anyone applied the alchemist to your boat. I don't see it though. Remember, 43,200. We have 43,000. Sarah, can you send literally just one click to player 3? There we go. We got ourselves a carpet of spikes. Now we have 3 tier 5s. I say we run 1 or 2 rounds and then we can decide on the next tier 5. Again, the good options that we have available to us is another Buccaneer, a Spirit of Force, a Archmage, or Prince of Darkness. Those are the ones I think of as good options. The others we can just keep at tier 4s and below. Right, and Sarah, I'll disagree at this point. Get bottom path so you have camo detection on that one.
Even mountains crumble.
If I get either a village or a alchemist, I'll place it next to the Buccaneers. Okay, here comes the first round of DDTs. Let's see how they fare. I'm not expecting them to last long. I didn't even see them. There we go. Okay, we're going to spin again, and then we have to decide on our next and most likely last tier 5. Sarah, you land on Azili, which is not your hero, so it's a skip for you. Dead Boy Gamer, you land on Captain Churchill, which is not your hero, so it's a skip for you. Tardino, you land on a Spike Factory, so place that down wherever you want. And what do I land on? Okay, I land on a hero. I already got my hero down, so it's a skip for me. Okay, with that in mind, again, our good options, or semi-passable options for towers. Oh, once again. Well, actually, we added one more to this. First one, Spirit of the Force. Second one, an Archmage. Third, Prince of Darkness. Fourth, we get ourselves another Buccaneer. Another tier 5. And oddly enough, fifth, we go for another Spike Factory. Sarah is saying Prince of Darkness. Deadboy Gamer and Tarino, let me know your opinions as well. Actually, now I remember. One additional option that I forgot to mention. We can also go for a middle path bomb shooter, considering the amount of damage you'll do to the BAD. See, Deborah says they got 3 good towers, so you're fine with anything. You are player 3, and I think, which one did you get? 1, 2. Don't know what your third one is. Okay. Oh, that one. See. Yep. Okay. Torino says a 205 ice could be nice for one side too. So we have a vote for a Prince of Darkness, we have a vote for an Ice Monkey, we vote for anything. I guess that means it'll leave up to me to have votes as well. Honestly, of all those, here's the thing, I'm trying to think of, do we have enough popping power for all the DDTs already? Copper Spikes is good for that. Spectre is helpful for it. Wait, actually is it? Okay, yeah, camera detection. Okay, Spectre is helpful for it. And Carrier Flagship helps as well a bit. So it says we should get full map coverage. Yeah. I'm thinking Prince of Darkness, I don't know if that actually will help too much in comparison to some of the others. Ice Monkey literally would be doing having the same property as Prince of Darkness, but it'd be working against more. Wait, it wouldn't even be that Ice Monkey, it would be this one. Torino says a 052 boat. Trying to think of which one I'd vote for, since we have two. You know, I just say we run a few rounds and then we think about it again on probably like round 94. Because 95 is the next round where we actually have to worry about stuff, because it's just non-stop DDTs. Let's save up some money and just see what we actually are lacking in. I'll also give Deadboy Gamer a chance to give a vote on one of them. If it seems like we're dealing with everything, even the DDTs, very well, then my vote will probably land on whatever can help us with the bad the most. Which would completely remove the Prince of Darkness from the equation. And honestly, considering the amount of my earning, I'm thinking another middle pass Spike Factory is looking very good here. It gives us a full map coverage and helps with literally everything. That's what I'm thinking right this second. What else is it? What else could help a lot? Another top pass, Buccaneer would have full map coverage again. Middle path. The issue with the middle path Buccaneer idea is that it will never touch the bad. The bad will be coming from the left and just going up and then out the right. This Buccaneer would never even touch it. So you'd have to wait till the Buccaneer's pop to then use its ability. And that's all. So that's why I'm not really thinking of the middle path Buccaneer there. Okay. Here comes round 95. Looking at the amount of money we have. Yeah, my vote is actually middle path Spike Factory. We should have enough for it. That's my vote. So the votes that we had before was Prince of Darkness, Ice Monkey, and now Spike Factory. And Sarah was mentioning we should get full map coverage, so Prince of Darkness, Druid, and Spike Factory. Prince of Darkness isn't full map coverage, sadly enough. And it does not exactly help with the bad. I would say Druid is a good option as well. I'm fine with either the Druid or the Spike Factory in my eyes. Sarah's is pushing for Druid. Right, additional thing to mention to anyone that might not know this. Middle pass Druid, the spikes that you place on the ground have camo detection. Just want to mention that. Not the spikes, the vines that are placed on the ground, they have camo detection. So they would, as long as the Druid has top path selected once as well, it will help with the DDTs. Also, another good thing to mention was that if we do the leftmost Druid, the one over here, it would actually be placing the vines that are the most powerful where the bad spawns in. So that's actually useful. Devil Gamer, what's your vote for this? And Tarnos suggests agrees for Druid as well. Tarnos, Devil Gamer said any. Okay, let's just send money to Sarah then. Sarah, get your Druid. At 37,800, which means, yep. Okay, let's start up this round, and hopefully we have enough popping power to deal with all the DDTs. The Spirit Forcing vines are spreading very well. We have one last spin that's going to happen at the end of this round. Honestly, they're being popped very early on. That's good. Wait, is that all? That went by so quick. Jesus. We crushed 95. But if we crush that, then that literally means the only thing we have to worry about the entire game now is just the bad at this point. Spinning for Sarah. Your last tower was Sai, which is not... Oh, it is your hero, but you already got it. So that's a skip for you. Dead by Gamer, your last spin is Azili, which is not your hero, so it's a skip for you. Carlino, your last spin is a Glue Gunner, so place one of those down somewhere. And my last spin is also a glue gunner. Okay, and we have that done. I don't know how much money we're going to be able to save up, but again, I'm going to suggest bomb shooter. Middle pass bomb shooter is my suggestion here. Just because of the damage for the bad. That's the sole reason for it. Besides that, the other one I would suggest would be upgrading the spike factory. Oh yeah, I can remove the spinner now. Because it's no longer needed. Yep. Player 3 is upgrading the bomb shooter already. It's 27,000 for that. I'll just send money over to player 3.
There is no gloom.
At the end of this next round, we should have enough for the Mob Eliminator. I wonder which tower is going to end up with the most amount of pops at the end of this. Is it going to be Spectre, the Spike Factory? Oh! Damn! Well, consider, let's just look at the bottom. Most amount of pops ended up being the Spectre.
Some leaves must fall.
I'm very tempted to press continue right now just to give it one more run. Oh, and this is not one of those ones where I take a joy being for losing because we beat the challenge of beating round 80, which is what we were going for. You know, I'll press continue. I want to see if there's something we can do. Let's see. Tarno says that they can reset the Mob Assassin abilities. Well, Mob Eliminator is going to be used very quickly. Okay, with that out of the way, I feel like we should still add something else. Who's... Okay. Same money too. I was going to say get top path, get middle path. Get middle path right now. The reason for it is so you can instant kill a Moab. We do not want any of the inside the Moab, we just want it gone. So, get the bomb, or not the bomb shoot. Get the middle path Buccaneer. And set it to strong as well. So you can go ahead and get the strongest one, which would be a BFB for you. There you go. Okay. And everyone with abilities, especially the ones that can insta-kill stuff, was good against Moabs, please use them. We need them. And use them wisely. Holy crap, all those Moabs are just being frozen by Sai. Sai is extremely powerful in this one. And yes, we're definitely going slow motion in this one. Okay, we crushed 98 this time.
Yes.
Psy is an actual force to be fucking reckoned with. Jesus Christ. It had literally, legitimately like 12 Moabs frozen in place at once.
Target that enemy. Target that BTD.
This round we don't have to worry about in the slightest. Okay. Now we have the BAD. How much money do we have? Not enough. Not enough to get that. Close. Not enough. Actually, as soon as we start, Sarah will get a huge amount of money from the farm. So, Sarah, as soon as we start, send the money over to Tarino. And Tarino, as soon as you receive that money, upgrade to Pirate Lord. There we go.
Target that big huge one.
The bat is taking decent damage.
Yes.
There we go. We beat round 100. I am actually impressed with us there. The Sarah says they got a 013 Spike Factory. Honestly, not a bad one. I got a 040 Tack Shooter as mine. Deadboy Gamer said they got a 500 Super Monkey. You will need to actually... Oh, if only though. I was gonna say, if you got that, you will really need to actually send me a fucking screenshot over Discord of that one. Because I'm not believing that one. Yeah, that went well. You say one day I'll get that. There we go. Okay, now at the end of the recording, so thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed that. We somehow finished Random Tower Challenge on hard difficulty on quad to round 100. Technically we did lose on one of the rounds, but that was after the actual goal of round 80. So yeah, I'm not worrying about that. We did that. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and until next time, see ya.